Hello students, this is your science sir, Vardhan sir. Today we are going to discuss the new topic Unit 4 Cell Biology. Okay students, from this lesson learning objectives. So we are going to discuss from this lesson what is cell and what is tissues, and to compare the plant cell with the animal cell and understand their similarities and dissimilarities, to understand the cell as a fundamental unit of life, to know and understand the different types of human cells and their related functions, to know the functions of different cell organelles, to compare different cell organelles, their functions, and know their similarities and specialties. Okay students, now we are discuss about introduction of the lesson. Okay students, so we are discussing the topic, page number 58, introduction part. Students, one student Sona had a dinner. Okay, you consider one of the students had a dinner. Some hour later, he or she experienced a stomach pain and went to a clinic. After examination, the doctor told that students, okay, they had eaten food contaminated with a type of bacteria which might have caused food poisoning. Okay students, how the food poisoning will be raised? Okay, bacteria are microorganisms that can be seen only under microscope, okay, and not seen through naked eyes. Okay, கண்ணால பார்க்க முடியாது. We can see that microorganisms with the help of microscope only. Okay, so that bacteria is Salmonella species. Salmonella species is a bacteria that can cause foodborne infections. Foodborne infections is nothing but food poisoning. Okay, you are watching the Salmonella bacteria. Okay, our earth is a beautiful place wherein different types of organisms happily coexist. Okay, happily coexist, from minute mosses to huge conifers. Huge conifers in the sense, minute mosses means smaller plant, to huge very big tree, very tallest tree. Okay, so from minute mosses to huge coniferous, invisible bacteria to huge huge blue whale. Okay, நம்ம கண்ணுக்கே தெரியாத பாக்டீரியாவிலிருந்து very biggest huge blue whale which is present in the oceans. Okay, all have a basic unit called cells. Okay, all their body made by cells only. Okay, let us study about the cell in this lesson students. Okay, 4.1 cell as a fundamental unit of life. Okay students, the building wall is made up of numerous bricks. So, okay, people's built that wall, so that wall exists, thousands and lakhs of bricks are used there. So like that, in our body and plant's body also made by cells only. Okay, in the similar manner, a beehive is composed of numerous hexagonal units. Some of the organisms are represented by a single cell, therefore they show a simple organization. Okay, the basic functional unit of an organism is called a cell. Okay, so definition for cell is the basic functional and structural unit of all organisms are called cells. Okay. Structure of a cell represent the arrangement of parts of organelle. Organelle. So suppose in our body we have leg, hand, ear, nose, some other organs are there. No, like that in cells also more than more than 13 organelles are there. More than 13 organelles are there. Okay. So function is the activity of each part or organelle in a cell. Cells are the basic building blocks of an organisms. Students, you discussed about matter from chemistry topic. Okay, you already discussed. What you learned, that atoms are the basic building blocks of matter. Okay, in that chapter. Likewise, human body is made up of animal cell and plant is made up of plant cell. Okay, students. Next, we will talk about unicellular organisms. Unicellular organisms in the sense that organisms has only single cell, only one cell. Okay, ஒரு செல் உயிரின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. Okay, unicellular organisms, some simple organisms are made up of only one cell. They are called unicellular organisms, which can be seen with the help of a microscope only. Okay, there are many single cell organisms are there. They are called microscopic organisms. They are called microscopic organism. Why we are calling that microscopic organisms? We cannot see that organism with our naked eye. Okay, நம்மளால நார்மலாக கண்ணால் பார்க்க முடியாது. We can see that organism with the help of microscope only. Okay, students, have a look at the image of Chlamydomonas and amoeba. Okay, a single cell organisms which carry out entire functions. What are the functions the normal living organism or multicellular organism doing? No, so breathing, digestion, okay, getting the food. So those are the activities done in a single cell organisms also. Okay, the body of all organisms are made up of tiny building blocks called cells. Bacteria are also one-celled unicellular organisms. Bacteria also are one-celled unicellular organisms. Okay, students. Then we will talk about multicellular organisms. The cells are organized into tissues, organs and organ system in a multicellular organisms. Okay, students, about tissues, cells, organs and all we will discuss later. So I'll tell you before, tissues are the group of cells. Okay, so the cells are organized into tissues, organ and organ system in a multicellular organisms. Microscopic organisms are visible and consist of many cells. The body of microscopic organisms involves various functions. Okay, students, you can see cells of onion and a human through a microscope. Okay, we compare onion and man are examples for multicellular organism. Okay, students, how the organism forming from cell. Okay, so cell to organisms. Many cells function together to form tissues. Different tissues combine together to form an organ, and different organs to form an organ system, which leads to form an organism. Okay, students, next we talk about organisms. Okay, many types of organ system function together in a body. For example, respiratory system, digestive system, excretory system, circulatory system, etc. So about this systems and all we will discuss later. Okay, next organ system. Next we'll talk about organ system. Many organs together form an organ system which is concerned with a specific function. For example, respiratory system. You know about respiratory system, which has organs like nostril in the sense nose, you know, nasal cavity, nasal chamber, you know. Okay, so respiratory system which has organs like nostril, nasal chamber, windpipe and lungs that helps in the process of respiration. Okay students, in plant the root system consists of primary root, secondary root and tertiary root, okay, which does the function of conduction of water, minerals and also fixation. Okay, the root or the, you know about the function of root. Okay, root is the collecting the water and the minerals from the soil, which will distribute everywhere of the parts. Okay, next organ. A collection of different tissues worked together to form a specific function or function is called an organ. Okay, human body has different organs like stomach, eye, heart, lungs, etc. are made up of different types of tissues. Plants have organs such as leaves, stem and roots. Okay, next we will talk. Students, you see that above picture how the organism formed. You see that above picture, cell, then tissue, then organ system, finally the whole body of the living organisms are called organism. Okay, even you can see the plant also, cell, then plant cell, then tissue, then organ system, then organism in the plants. Okay students, next we talk about tissue. Tissue is a group of cells organized for a specific functions. Okay, tissue have following features like same shaped cells or different shaped cells to perform a common function. Human and other animals are made up of nervous system, nervous cell, epithelial. It is a kind of tissue, epithelial tissue. It is a kind of tissue. Connective and muscle tissues. In plants have transport, protective and ground tissues and all there. Okay students, next we talk about cell. The cell is a basic structural and functional unit of life of the living things. Okay, cell is the building unit of living organisms. You can see in the hand how many types of cells are there to work together and to perform its functions. So cell is known as the basic unit of living organisms. So you watching that diagram, epithelial cells, bone cells, muscle cells, nerve cells. Okay, all those cells you are watching there. Okay students, next differences between or comparison both plant and animal cells. 4.2 plant and animal cells. Okay students, why do plant cells differ from animal cells? Why do plant cells differ from animal cells? So about these things you are going to study in higher classes, 8th standard, 9th standard and all. You are going to elaborately study about this topic. Okay, so why do plant cells differ from animal cells? They differ from each other because they have to perform different functions. Okay students, now you know that there are many similarities between plant and animal cells. Let us see how they differ from one another as given in the picture. Okay students, about comparison of the plant cell and animal cell, we will talk about in next video. Okay student, thank you.